That $40 pair of shoes you just bought with 4 easy payments? Yeah, we need to talk about what easy actually means here. Because right now, millions of people are drowning in what they thought were tiny installments, and you might be next. Buy now, pay later services have exploded. We're talking from $2 billion to over $100 billion in just 5 years. And here's the kicker. The average BNPL user has five different services running at the same time. That's not budgeting, that's financial juggling. And we all know what happens when you drop a ball. So let's break down exactly how these harmless payment plans are quietly building a debt prison you didn't sign up for. In the next few minutes, you'll recognize the 5 sneaky ways BNPL turns affordable into, oh crap, how did this happen? You'll understand why financial experts are calling this the gateway drug to serious credit problems. And most importantly, you'll know exactly what to watch for before that next checkout screen tempts you. Sign number 1, the affordability illusion. Let's start with how your brain gets hacked at checkout. See, when you see $40 instead of $160, your brain doesn't do the math. It just sees $40 and goes, yeah, I got that. It's called payment bracketing, and retailers know it works like magic. Your brain literally stops calculating the total. One study found people spend 20% more when given the pay later option. 20%. That's not a coincidence. But here's where it gets spicy. You're not just buying one thing with BNPL. You're buying 3, 4, 5 things. Because hey, if you can afford $30 a month for shoes, you can totally afford another $25 for that jacket, right? Suddenly, you've got 8 different payment schedules, and your affordable $40 a month just became $300. The companies call it flexibility. Financial advisors call it debt stacking. Spoiler, it's the second one. And if you miss even one payment, congrats, you just activated the trapdoor. Sign number 2, the fee fortress. Let me tell you about the word interest-free and why it's technically lying to you. Sure, there's no interest, but miss a payment by one day, and you're hit with a $25 to $35 late fee. And these fees, they stack. Miss 2 payments across different services, and you've just paid $60 for being 3 days behind. Some services charge account maintenance fees. Others have payment processing fees. It's death by 1,000 tiny cuts. Here's a fun fact. The average BNPL user pays about $150 a year just in fees for the privilege of splitting payments. And let me guess, you thought you were saving money by avoiding credit card interest. Plot twist, you're not. A study from Credit Karma found that 72% of users have their credit score damaged by BNPL. 72%. Because here's what they don't tell you. Some of these companies do report to credit bureaus, but only when you mess up. On-time payments? Crickets. Miss one, straight to your credit report. It's like a game where you can only lose points. Sign number 3, the spending spiral. This is where things go from oops to oh no real quick. Behavioral economists have a term for this, pain-free spending. When you don't feel the money leaving, you spend more, way more. One woman interviewed said she had 15 active payment plans. 15! She couldn't even remember what she bought. It becomes a cycle. You buy something to feel better. The payments start, you feel stressed, so you buy something else to feel better. Psychologists call it retail therapy. Credit counselors call it a hamster wheel of debt. Again, it's the second one. And the apps make it so easy. One-click checkout, save payment info, push notifications for sales. It's designed to be addictive. They even offer you more credit before you've finished paying off the first purchase. Congratulations, you're pre-approved for $500 more. It's not self-control you're lacking. You're up against teams of behavioral psychologists whose entire job is making you spend. And guess what? They're winning. Sign number 4, the credit score cliff. This is where your future starts to feel the pain of your present. Remember when I said some BNPL companies report the credit bureaus? Well, that's just the beginning of your problems. Multiple payment plans look like multiple lines of credit, which makes lenders think you're desperate for money. High credit utilization, multiple accounts, payment juggling. To a bank, you look like a liability, not a customer. Want to buy a car? Get an apartment. Mortgage? Good luck. Your BNPL habit just became a scarlet letter on your credit report. One missed payment can drop your score by 50 to 100 points, and rebuilding that takes months, sometimes years.
And here's the kicker. While you're fixing your credit, you're paying higher interest rates on everything else. It's a penalty that keeps on giving. Financial experts estimate the true cost of damaged credit can be $10,000 to $20,000 over 5 years, all from trying to make $40 feel manageable. That's not flexible payment, that's a financial time bomb with a really long fuse. Okay, so how do you break free? Let's get into the actual solutions because complaining doesn't pay bills. Step 1, stop adding to the pile. Seriously, delete the apps, unsubscribe from the emails, remove the saved payment methods. Step 2, list every payment you owe, every single one. You can't fix what you won't look at. Step 3, the debt avalanche method. Pay minimums on everything, then throw every extra dollar at the smallest balance first. Quick wins build momentum. Pay off that $60 and suddenly you've got $15 a month to attack the next one. Step 4, the 48-hour rule. Before any purchase over $50, wait 2 full days. You'll be shocked how many needs become meh. If it's still a hell yes after 48 hours and you can pay cash, go for it. But make it a conscious choice, not a dopamine hit. And look, I get it. Sometimes you genuinely need something you can't afford right now. That's real life. But there's a difference between I need car repairs and I need these shoes. One is survival. The other is BNPL sweet talking. Here's the bottom line. BNPL isn't evil, but it's designed to make you spend more. And for most people, it works exactly as planned. You're not weak for falling into this trap. You're human, and humans are really, really bad at resisting well-designed temptation. But now you know the game. You've seen the tricks. You understand how $40 becomes $2,000. So here's your action step. Share this with one person who needs to hear it. We're all in this together. Drop a comment if you've been caught in the BNPL spiral. How many payment plans are you juggling right now? No judgment, just real talk. And hey, if this helped you, hit subscribe, because apparently adulting requires a whole playlist of financial reality checks. We're just getting started.